Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So guys, we're going to jump in. We're going to do a read for the first half of November, and I can't believe we're here already. We've got this new moon that's coming up in Scorpio on the 15th, so it's going to be big, guys, because that means transformation, okay? Now, it could be, of course, in a relationship, a situation, whatever's brought you to my channel, but this read that I'm doing, these really tend to focus on love at most, but it could be one side of a situation or another if love's not on the brain. Or you might want to check out my monthly videos that I'll have at the end of this that you can check out that are just a general read, and we see what just the universe wants you to know. But this is going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or even one side of a situation or another. All right. Keep in mind it's a general read, so if you want a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to the Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. And lastly, we have a brand new session called the Rapid Change Session. I do want to mention it here only because it's all about increasing success in relationship issues. So for some of you that are actually going through those types of challenges within a relationship or a situation, that kind of thing, maybe you need to overcome any sort of phobia or any sort of quitting, maybe it's about quitting a bad habit of some sort. These are the types of things that we actually work on, and just as the name symbolizes, it's pretty rapid than the long-standing, repetitive, traditional type of past therapies. Not saying that those are bad, it's just saying what's right for you, and they could either be integrated in addition to, that's totally up to you, but you do want to check it out. It's up here or in my description box as well, all right? All right, guys, let's jump into this. Let's start with you in terms of where you're at right now. And how we can actually utilize these changing energies that are happening, especially off the tail end of October 31st, which was the blue moon that had taken place, and it was the second full moon within the same month there, and then jumping on into the 15th, where huge transformations are taking place on November 15th. So that's really key. And that's emotions too. Emotions are coming to the surface and need to be integrated, right? So before I do this, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card, as I've been doing for the others, on self-love. What's most important for you to know as it pertains to love overall, because it's going to affect your relationship or situation that we're going to jump into, okay? But I want to start with you first, because we all know it starts there, right? All right, so let's do that. See what card wants to come out for you here. This is going to be a poignant question. It's going to be important for you to investigate for the month of November. Okay, well, at least for the first half, all right? First half. Ooh, so what's coming out for you, Capricorn, is who can I serve today? So interesting. This is about serving others, okay? The world seems to be lacking a lot, and I think a lot of you, while you're here, it's to have that soul-to-soul connection, right? And whether it's involved in a tribe or with another person or even with yourself. But this is saying that the simple acts, can have some of the biggest ramifications in others' lives. And so this is what this is talking about. That it's about listening to your heart, maybe identifying who needs you, Capricorn, right now, because there is someone here. It could be the case, and making one valuable soul connection today is going to be, it helps spread more love, even if you're not going to get anything in return. This is really key. It wants you to start feeling joy, and it's about feeling joy by a simple act of kindness as to who can I serve today, okay? So for some of you, that's just coming out because it's important, because there needs to be some sort of shift in you to joy, all right? And for some of you that are wanting to experience in that, try this, okay? That's what this is talking about too, right? Just like the angels and the feathers, they help us when they give us signals when someone's watching over us. It's that you are you might be that for someone else. And so that's what's coming into play. What's going to help you in this? Let's take a look at what that is. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. This is really beautiful. And I wanted to start with you because it's important there. Using your intuition. So tapping into your intuition to identify and meditate on, person, place, or thing that might be something that that you can serve. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. So very interesting, guys. So we're going to put this aside. and see what else wants to come through in the main read for you here. Let's take a look at that. So where are you at right now, Capricorn? Where are you at right now? Let's take a look at where that is, okay? I'm excited to see what wants to come through here. So what's coming out for you here? We got the Five of Swords, the Fool, and the Magician card. Good stuff, all right? Good stuff. Here's the thing, though. So you've got something that's giving you a headache, okay? That, you know, and this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might have it in your chart or someone might have it in theirs. But that's what I get. The fives are all about some sort of diverse adversity, okay? Adversity that's coming into play. And it could be, you know, some sort of tension, conflict of some sort, you know, tension, headache of some sort, you know, and it could be the case. So that's what this is saying. So it's an opportunity for you to make a change. There's something in you that wants to make a change. So you can go back feeling like this in victory rather than feeling like this, okay? And I think the birds are trying to give them a signal saying, hey, pay attention to this. Something needs to change. And so what this is saying is the next card we get is the Fool card. A brand new look at something, a brand new beginning, right? The Fool is beautiful because it all is about, there is going to be a change from this to this, but it's going to be, Capricorn, when you least expect it, okay? I am just saying, this card represents that. You're gonna be protected, you are in your confidence, you know, that yellow is all about that confidence, and you're actually got this matrix down that's going to catch you. It's like a net that's going to catch you. So as you move forward, it's going to catch you. But this is saying is when you least expect it, this is going to change, okay? And this is beautiful. Why? Because the next card we get is the Magician, and this is a Gemini card, all right? Some of you might be doing with a Gemini, or you're taking on this energy, or have someone around you like this, but I really feel that it's about creating the balance. There's if you can see, there's an affinity symbol around here, and the fountain is about really rejuvenating you. It's about feeding oneself and then balancing feeding others. So maybe that you've been focusing on you, and remember why that card came out in terms of, you know, who you need to serve, like who can I serve today? Maybe there is some balance that needs to happen there in a relationship or situation. But you have that affinity symbol right above in the head tier too. So yeah, the Gemini is the kind of this card here. So this is also about creating your own elixir, meaning your own concoction as to how you get out of this and you jump into this. This is really beautiful. And again, it's going to be when you least expect it. It's going to happen. So you might get a call. Things might change in here. So you're going to have to let me know. Okay, guys, note your comments below. And definitely will help me. And let's see what else wants to come through here for you. Anything else in terms of where you're at right now? Highest expression. This is about fulfilling your life's purpose that really brings sunshine to yourself. So for some of you, this is about, you know, co-creating with the universe. You've got a soul contract, right, with the universe, and it might involve, for some of you, serving others, okay? Helping others in some way, shape, or form, okay? This is about, you know, fulfilling your life purpose, and it's about the highest expression, okay? So this is about knowing the highest expression of your soul and fulfilling that, and maybe perhaps having a new beginning that's going to lead to more bliss in your life, right? And that's going to be key. Anything else? The Two of Swords. That means there's going to be some sort of decision that needs to be made. But we see that it's almost kind of like a decision happens, a decision is made here, even though you kind of feel tortured. I think this decision has been made to have this brand new beginning here, okay? Which leads you to the Magician, which is the highest expression, and actually creating what is going to serve your soul's purpose. So yeah, the Two of Swords. Now, what does that mean specifically? What is it that does it mean that you need to surrender to in terms of this decision here on this Two of Swords? That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. How interesting. Surrender to prayer. Wow. This is about when you've done everything that you possibly can and you just have to surrender and then allow and be open to receiving, okay? So this is pray from your heart, and the answers that you want and the support will actually come to you, okay? So for some of you who've done everything that you can in a situation, now it's time to step back, you know, and then make that prayer or make that claim, or, you know, to definitely do that and to ask for guidance in the process. and know it is, and step back and be ready to receive. Okay, you have to trust, and that's going to be important. All right. Anything else in terms of the full moon that's coming up that's going to be important? Anything else here? Full moon. Surrender to the divine, guys. Yeah, that full moon that happens on October 31st is going to be really key for you. Surrender to the divine. So if you see this before November 1st through the 15th, there's a full moon on definitely the blue moon, the harvest moon on October 31st. For those of you who see it after October 31st, we've got one that's happening in Gemini on November 30th, okay? So you've got two ways, two opportunities really to surrender to the divine, and that's what it's asking you. And you can create your own ritual during that time to make that happen. Very beautiful, guys. Anything that's going to help you in this process, anything else in terms of where you're at right now? Nature. So what you want to do is to get out in nature to balance things out, balance your heart out, and then balance your third eye chakra, right? To have a different perspective in a situation. It's a 74 card that reduces to an 11, which is a master number, and that is really about that duality. It's a very challenging number, but it's a very spiritual gifted number as well. So, and hence, the heart, and then using the perspective, the connection with the divine is going to be key. So get out in nature because it's going to help. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side in terms of where they're at right now, Capricorn, okay? What about this other person? What's going on with them over here, okay? What's going on? Two of Cups, wow, okay. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, and then we've got the Five of Wands, okay? So the Two of Cups talks about, this talks about partnership and attraction, okay? That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, and the eights are all about making a change. This is about maybe getting some sort of education, some sort of training, being engaged, focusing in. Some of you, it could be a spiritual business or your business, or just going through some sort of training or teaching of some sort. And then I get a Five of Wands, which is, some sort of adversity. So then maybe there's some sort of adversity in a partnership of where you're engaging. This other person wants to engage, but they're having conflict in doing so. It's kind of like everyone has their own agenda of these wands. And this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. To get to the top. So this is about some sort of adversity in a relationship in terms of this intimacy and compassion. So what's going to help in this situation? Yeah, because I got fire, earth, and air. So, water, earth, and air. Okay, but yeah, I kind of feel that there's an opportunity for compassion and such, and to engage and to move further. But there's been some sort of conflict. What's this conflict here? What is this adversity of this Five of Wands? Wow. In fact, I'm gonna see what wants to pop out for you. What's important for this other person on this other side? Here it is. Perseverance. This wants this other person to continue to persevere amidst the bumps in the road. The heart. This is all the heart chakra. So that's really talking about perseverance in the relationship or situation right now. Wow. So that, yeah, it tells me that it's important for balance and stability. Yeah, to continue to persevere. Okay. Oops, sorry guys, something dropped. To continue to persevere in matters of the heart. So even though that there's been conflict, this is about persevering still in matters of the heart in terms of moving forward. Okay. Keep moving, to keep striving to achieve that goal that they want in terms of making a change, in terms of the compassion and intimacy, in terms of a relationship or situation or some sort of connection here, okay? This says you've got the strength to make it happen, I gotta tell you. So just have faith and courage and continue to move forward is what this card talks about, all right? Anything else for them in terms of the moons? We're gonna pull a moon card on this side because they're affected by the moons in terms of the changes. What comes through? New moon, okay? So you and your loved ones are safe. So this is interesting. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, guys. I don't know, but you might want to check out your the Aquarius video or your moon rising and Venus signs as well, okay? Because this came out as well. The next new moon is coming again in Scorpio on the 15th of November. But this is to remind you that you and your loved ones are safe for this person on this side, okay? Very, very key. And anything else for them to know about this other person here? Beliefs can come true. that this other person is needs to focus on believing that things can come true, their beliefs can come true, and this is about reprogramming their subconscious mind. Okay, so for any help within that, definitely hit Beyond the Read up there, guys, or in my description box. That really helps with that. But this is about creating their own reality. So this is about focusing on what it is that they want in order for it to come true. Okay, that's what I see here. Now let's take a look at how I want to take a look in terms of where's the relationship headed. Where's the relationship headed? Let's take a look for you. It's in a hangman position right now. I get the hangman. So this is about delays. There's no timing available right now. Delays because of different perspective. And then I get the Two of Pentacles. The Two is about duality. And when it comes to Pentacles, this is about balancing and adapting to some sort of delays that are going on here. And that's what I feel that you're doing right now. In this, where's the relationship headed from their point of view? What does it look like? They got the Devil and the King of Swords. So they've got, it could be some sort of toxic tendencies, and they're trying to eliminate that and focus on being very intellectual and being very clear thinking, okay? So it could be that, there's been some devil energy during this delay that they're trying to drop in here. What is this devil? What is this devil energy here on this other side? Wow, Major Arcana card here too, yeah. It could be dealing with this is Capricorn energy, guys, right? It could be. So this is about getting rid of the toxicity and of the situation and being clear thinking and intellectual. What is this Devil card? The 6, it reduces to a 6 because it's a 15 card, and that talks about a rebirth, okay? So there could be a rebirth from someone, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and there's some sort of toxicity in this. Surrender to stress, guys. I gotta tell you, it's very similar to the Aquarius read. You gotta check it out there. But it's about them, surrendering to the stress, in their life, and it's about letting them definitely excel and surrender to trusting their decisions. And so that's what they're really focused on being very clear thinking and trusting their decisions and taking the action that they've chosen the right path. So that's what I feel here. What do you need to know moving forward for you, Capricorn? What's important for you to know moving forward in this relationship or in this situation? Let's take a look at what that is, all right? Let's take a look. What is it? 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and King of Wands. So 7 of Cups talks about that you have some choices that you can make, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And then it's got you the 4 of, Swords? Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy. Now it has you kind of relaxing and nesting and kind of, revitalizing yourself, hibernating to get back your energy to revitalize and revive yourself as terms of matters of the heart, because you see a heart there, okay? And then I get the courage to move forward. You've got a Leo here, and this is the King of Wands. You've got the courage of the Lion to move forward, right? And to take your power back in a situation, okay? So I feel, Capricorn, that this is about, making the right choices that's going to lead to something long-term. It could be that the choice will be made. There's a little ladder near that cup, and that is about choosing something that is going to bring you, to level you up in some way. But you definitely need rest and revitalization before you move forward, but moving forward courageously. So your best way to do this is to make the best choice, get some rest and relaxation, and then focus on, we have the courage to consistently move forward. And what's going to help you in terms of doing that? What's going to help you in terms of moving forward with courage, okay? Could be doing with the Leo you might have in your chart, they might have in theirs. Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you, your creativity. So Capricorn, this keeps coming up. It wants you to follow your path, your soul's purpose right now, okay? Where your heart meets mine. There's no fear-based decisions anymore. This is about getting the paints out and, the clear palette, and be able to start painting things as you want, okay? You got a brand new direction that involves creativity. So it's following your bliss. What makes you happy? Ultimate love, when I clarify that. Forgive others and forgive others, forgive yourself and forgive others, in terms of past, things that have happened is what comes into play. And this is about sending love and light And, you know, to change the outer circumstances, we always have to focus and look in the mirror and change ourselves, right? So this is that opportunity to make that happen, okay? So the best way to move forward is to follow your bliss and your truth and have the passion to do so, right? And to look at things at a different perspective after getting your rest, and forgiving yourself, releasing the past, and sending love and light to the other person, because it creates more bliss in you, okay? And what's the best way to move forward for this other person? Let's take a look. Anything else for this other person here? Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Brand new beginning for them too. They've grown. They have grown from a child into a man. But it doesn't have to do with sexes primarily. It's just that you can see the growth from the pictures here. Brand new beginning. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They're at an ending, a brand new beginning, going towards the light. Wow. So Ten of Swords, yeah, they're focused on, there's an ending with a brand new beginning. Yeah, Ten of Swords, that's all about, wow, guys, that's, it's about some sort of ending, a defeat, some sort of loss, and a surprise. Wow, a gift from the universe comes in. There's a twist of fate that happens on this person's side. So when something ends, based upon growth, there is a twist of fate that happens. There's nothing boring about the universe and co-creating with the universe. There will be a surprise, okay? That's what's coming in place for this other person. So there is eclipse news. In fact, November 30th, with that full moon in Gemini, there is going to be an eclipse at the same time. So just take heed of that for the person cross-watcher, if you're watching, or if you resonate with this side more than the other. And this is about a sun, moon, and this is about in a way that you wouldn't even expect. There's going to be a gift from the universe, okay? In this situation here. Wow, guys, very, very pivotal. Okay, I hope this resonates with you. I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Please, note your comments, like and subscribe. I so appreciate it. It helps my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of the month. Until then, namaste.